It's been happening as long as young people have been going to school. It's the coming of age. It's about being a student, being proud, and showing it. And for the last 60 years, there's one way that young people around the world have shown that moment of pride. The ISIC card. And it all began when Europe was rebuilding bridges following the Second World War. Student organizations were formed to activate the peace-building potential of a traveling younger generation, promoting intercultural understanding. And it was at the International Student Conference of 1953, attended by 51 student organizations, that the Norwegian and Dutch delegations took the step towards an idea that was as simple as it was profound. A student identity document allowing access to international student services. A simple beginning with high ideals, created by and for students. After the valuable UNESCO endorsement in 1968, the 1970s and 1980s brought a steady expansion in the number of issuing countries, as well as ISIC card benefits. New inroads were being made into East and South Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe. As ISIC's geography was expanding, so were the educational and travel opportunities for students that the card gave access to. And with a global coverage came global benefits. The ISIC of the 1990s was defined by laying a foundation to a digital future. ISIC evolved with technology, switching from paper to the plastic credit card-sized card with magnetic strip, opening up graphic and photo opportunities to enhance security, functionality, and branding. New partnerships and endorsements were forged, resulting in a dramatic increase in the number of issued cards. The ISIC card also began strengthening relationships with universities and schools to merge their existing student cards with an ISIC card. As the ISIC was evolving into the new millennium, so too was the student experience. In the last decade, a new international student attitude and lifestyle has been born. And moving with the trend, the ISIC card transformed from a travel-oriented student identity card into a student identity card for daily use. From discounts on travel, books and software, to chip-based local transport and communications. Anything that matters in the day-to-day life of the modern student. Looking back, the world has come an amazing distance in 60 years, and so has the ISIC card. Since its creation in 1953, over 105 million ISIC cards have been issued in over 125 countries. What started as an idea has grown to be a global community that exists to fulfill the everyday demands of the student.
I am Matt East. I'm the chairman of the board of the ISIC Association. The ISIC was created by a group of European student unions that wanted to have a product that would help facilitate cross-border cultural understanding by these student groups. It was very travel related. Fast forward 60 years and we have a very unique product which is now used by student groups all over the world and individual students to access benefits and value internationally, nationally, regionally, and locally. There are a lot of things that are still pipelined, which are very exciting, and I think they're going to be very exciting for the ISIC Association, for our benefit partners, and also, of course, for the student community. The first is a wider distribution of the ISIC to every corner of the planet, as far as we're concerned. The second part of this, which is most definitely going to play a role in the first part, is the technological advancement of the ISIC, called the ISIC Cloud. The ISIC Cloud is going to basically be the virtualization and digitalization of the ISIC and allow those students to be able to access benefits and information anytime, anywhere. It won't be just confined to the piece of plastic that we know today, but the future will be, as a student, being able to access your ISIC profile through your handset, your telephone, or through your workstation, or whatever the case may be. So if we look back, we started off as a big piece of paper with a photograph and stickers and stamps and all sorts of things on it verifying student status. And today we're in a convenient little piece of plastic that does exactly the same thing. How that's going to look tomorrow, who knows? But for sure it's going to fulfill the same purpose.
Students now aren't waiting to be told what to do. They are the decision maker. They are the people who can guide and control their own futures.
It's going to remain the only globally accepted and legitimate form of student status verification in the world, like it has done for the last 60 years.